Guys, I'm lost for words. I don't even really know what to say. So I had to speak at a Google event today. I was speaking to the youth, top black talent in the UK, and you know, I was giving a panel as part of a panel.
Channel. Could you give an insight into what your day-to-day as a YouTuber looks like?
It's the shooting and then the editing, which some of my edits. I saw the quality of her video and I'm like, she can relate. I know she can. One of my edits took 20 hours.
Well, because I work and I also do YouTube as well, I have to split my time between both. So for me, I have to have a structure. I can't just sit down and say what am I filming things. I end up wasting a lot of time. And as you said, if a vlog takes like 20 hours, I remember doing, I went on holiday and I had 2 weeks worth of footage I had to sit, edit and make into a video that is the same quality that I put out. So I spent 2 weeks ripping out my hair, basically trying to get this done, to put it out. I make a detailed plan of what I'm going to shoot. I try to shoot at least 3 videos. Communication skills come into play a lot because brands expect something from you that they want, and you want to give your audience something that's true and authentic to yourself. So you have to do a sort of mix mash of both and try to please everyone and make your content not look too brandy, but also stay true to you.
So in terms of for people who are deciding what career path to take in life, how did you get to where you are now? Did you have a full-time job previously, and how did you, get full-time on YouTube, for example? How are we going to take that one?
Yeah, I'll take it. So when I was at uni, in my mind, there was one track, and that was to get a grad job or die, basically. it was literally that. So I'm just there, uni, grad job, chasing this carrot. At the end, I did get my grad job. I was at Warner Bros. I had a good time there, and it was in business development. But I was working there for a couple of years, and I was like,
how many of you guys here are African or Caribbean? Okay, everybody. So you know what parents are like, right? So when I told my mother that I was going to start a YouTube channel, it was, get out of the house, get out. You went to uni for 6 years of your life. I was doing my master's at the time. I went to King's, did international business law and specialized in trade. And I was bored. I was doing well, but I was so bored. I went for mini pupilages and I went to do all the socializing and networking. It was always black clothes and I had black hair and I had nude nails and I just didn't have any personality that I could show because I was in an environment where I had to conform and fit into a bracket that I didn't want to be in, and so I needed an escape, and I started making YouTube videos. And I used to do my hair because I didn't want to spend money. I was thrifty. I didn't want to spend money on my hair, and so my friends were like, "You should put this on YouTube." You know, everybody wanted to know how I did it. That first video got 1 million views straight away, and I was like, "Wow, okay, maybe I have something." So I started doing crochet braids, and then I just liked the environment. I liked the people that I met. I liked the friends that I made. And one day brands started to approach me and they were like, you know, we like your stuff. And eventually I started making the same amount of money that I make at my job. And I was like, I think it's time to start making a shift. I do fashion and lifestyle and beauty stuff. And everybody and their mother does fashion and lifestyle and beauty stuff on YouTube. And so it's so easy to get swamped in by everything that's going on. What sets you apart from the other fashion and lifestyle and beauty content that's going on? There are so many people who are higher. There are some who are lower, trying to be, at the same level. And I think that what keeps me motivated is just the reason why I started in the first place. I needed somewhere where I could be different, not where I could fit in with everybody else. Mm-hmm. And so because I had that in my head initially, I just keep reminding myself of why I started doing it. And sometimes it is hard because I look to myself and I think, what are you doing? You're a lawyer. What are you doing here? And to be honest, nobody at work knows that I do YouTube. No one's found my channel. I do have 200,000, but I work with a very Caucasian environment. So they're not looking for my videos. And I'm a very different person when I am at work. The code switching where you stand a little bit taller and you just So I would not be blonde at work, and I would not have these nails or any of that stuff. I'm very different, and so to keep myself motivated it's easy because it's who I am naturally, and it's who I want to be, and so it's easy to make that transition when I come in from work. It's like, yes, YouTube time, take off the wig, put on another wig. That's pretty much what it is.
How did you guys find what it is you're supposed to do in your channel? So for example, you said you did a hair video and it just skyrocketed. How did you get to that point?
Some people find their voice straight away and they just blow. Like, you've been on the platform how long now? 2 years. If that happened for me in 2 years, I'd be like, yo. But my dad always told me that, you know, every dog has his day. So I spent all that time trying to develop in myself, and then there was one turning point where I said, you know what? F it. It was like I was putting on the front. Like all of the stuff, like all of the laughing and joking and stuff, you wouldn't see it. My first few videos, I was trying to be Tyrese or something. I was like, I watch back the videos and I'm like, no, this is disturbing. And then when I said F it, I was like, let me push myself out of my comfort zone. So that was stage number 1, and I did Bodybuilder Does Gymnastics. Made a fool out of myself, trying to do front flips, and that went to like 4 million views.
My channel, it started with, I didn't even know what I wanted to put on YouTube when I first started. I just wanted something. I just needed something because I was going to drive myself insane. And I think the very first thing I did, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a cringy Beyonce video because she just had Formation out, and that was the first video that I put on my channel ever. And it didn't do that well. It did okay for the first video. It got like 3,000 views, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I put out the hair video, then I was working on some fitness stuff, and those two things really got my channel sort of just out there. The first million came, the second million came, and it was just like, oh, okay, so fitness and hair, and let's go with that. And then I was like, the Caribbean, my mother, back in my head came out, you did not go to law school for hair, and so I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Because I can't be showing my mum, look, I made a YouTube video, it's got 1 million views. So I started doing other things. I started doing fashion hauls. I started going out, just taking my camera with me and just taking it out there and just being comfortable. I got the weird looks and everybody was like, but I felt good within myself. And that was the motivation for me to continue and for me to find the niche per se. So I think your personality can be your niche. Like, you don't need to concentrate on one specific thing. I don't want to be known for one thing, because that day that I decide I don't want to do that anymore, I don't want somebody to say, well, I only know you for this, so I know what I should do anymore. You have some people who are introverts.
I'm fully introverted.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even joking. I'm an introvert, but I know how to.
Okay.
Like,
well, I would say that's me, because I'm like the TV, like, yeah. And I'm like.
You know, like only of you like introverts where like there's just a cut-off point. You'll be talking to someone, chatting, and also that's it. That's
yeah. So I'm comfortable in my own skin, and I feel like when I have the camera in front of me, the camera kind of becomes my friend. So I can sit there laughing at my own joke and not realizing that I'm laughing at my own joke. I was like, wait, there's nobody here. But, and then I included my boyfriend in it, and sometimes he sees me talking to the camera, and he doesn't really quite get that the camera is another person, because I read all the comments, so I know like there are people behind, there are people who live inside the camera. Yeah. So. And I completely forgot that it was me and Ray's anniversary today. Makes 1 year.
and he was messaging me saying, asking me like, when are you coming home? What are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, why is he like, when I tell you this man, so he cleaned the whole house. It wasn't messy, but like he like proper cleaned the whole house. There's candles like everywhere. I put the lights on so I can talk to you guys. Like this is after the fact, because I wasn't gonna ruin everything that was going on for you guys. So he gave me this beautiful card. It's made of wood, and in the little corner here it says, P.S. look behind you. Massive bars of chocolate, and the chocolate is from Hotel Chocolat, because that's the hotel that we stayed at on our first official holiday together, well, to the Caribbean, to meet my family. Now he has like the massage oil and everything ready. So I'm like, okay, this is cute. This is like the second surprise. Where are you? You hiding? Leads me down the stairs, and I find this. And then
you like treating my girl to the best.
And then I walked into the bathroom. Haven't gone in it yet because it's still hot. Look at this, oh my god.
It smells really nice.
And it's stuffed to the brim with roses. I just can't, I don't know what to say. Babe, I literally can't believe that you did all of this. And then he's planned dinner.
And dinner will be ready as soon as you're out of the bath.
Oh my god.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang.
Mum and I are finally in Richmond. She came, there she is. Right, we're shopping. We're looking for decorations and stuff for the tree.
In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
I just don't know if I want to decorate because we're not going to be here. So I'm just thinking, is there a point? But there's so many lovely things.
So you just decorate in here, and you can put a flower in between and have it as your top of the tree. A nice big ribbon down at the bottom.
My mum's like really good at this kind of stuff. She doesn't like to be on camera, but I'm not really interested in their clothes and stuff, but I do like their little Christmas stuff is so cute. I think I am gonna decorate, I can't help myself. They actually have avocado baubles. Really? The Prosecco and cotton candy I understand, but avocado baubles? Yeah, he gets a lot of attention.
Is he a puppy?
Yeah, he's a puppy. He's only 4 months.
Oh, you're so adorable. And I'm a cat person.
Anthropology is such a weird store, but I love it. It's so eccentric. Look at the holographic colours in there. These are the placemats that I got for my studio. Yes, they're actually placemats. I got 3 of them and I put my jewellery on top of it. They are so beautiful. They also have the coasters. It's nice to have these because they look so unique, and when I'm doing flat lays, they come in really handy. If I had a massive house and I was entertaining, I'd get literally everything on here, especially that swan. I'm in my favorite store. We're in Nordic style. Look at that Christmas tree. I want to get that exact Christmas tree. It's so nice. But I don't know if it's going to fit because it looks like almost 2 meters long, and I don't know if it's going to fit in the house, but I still want it anyway. They've got so many things in here that I want. I come in here all the time, literally all the time. My mum's outside. She's with Rudolph. She's walking in, but yeah. My mum's getting this. She loves it, and it's on sale as well. £29, and they're so well made. This is Michael. He's the manager of the store. He's really nice. What if I get this tree? But do you think it's too big? Do you think I'm taking the piss a little bit? Yes? Yes? I think I want this tree exactly like this. Oh, I've wanted one of these for the longest while. £37 now. That's such a good price. Oh, and it's got the legs and everything. I don't know. Yes, look at this. Oh, so plush. Right. Before I go mad and start buying everything, I think I better chill. I think I'll lose it. I think I will literally lose it. So nice. Look, these pillows match my couch. Oh, yes, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these. I'm so excited. It shouldn't be possible to be this excited for no reason. Just can't help it. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
My parents stayed over, they spent the night. So we woke up early. We're gonna go get them, well, get us some nice breakfast. What do you call it? Morning
bread, and that we call it in Faroese. Morgen bread.
That's the second time that car's gone round.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to the bakery, get some stuff. It's Christmassy. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, ship bunch of stuff and some nice pastries.
I bought the Christmas tree yesterday. I picked it out. You saw it, so. Yeah.
I gave it the thumbs up approval.
And I got some of the baubles and stuff that I needed. And Rudolph is all Christmassy. Look at that face. Yeah, look at that face. So yeah, we're just headed to the high street. It's really early in the morning. The sun's coming up. It's beautiful. Look at that. Rooney's on daddy duties. So we're back home and we're cooking. Rooney's making bacon. I'm doing the eggs. Rudolph's on the floor. Yeah, he already ate his egg. So.